So yesterday Battlefield released their own version of a battle royale, Battlefield REDSEC. I managed to play a few games of it, including a win in our third game, and I found that there are a few simple tips on some in-game features that I think will help people get up to speed quicker. The main thing that people will be interested in is how to get access to your own custom weapon builds within REDSEC. You'll be able to grab them from these custom weapon drops that appear in random locations throughout the map, but what's not so obvious is how you determine what weapons actually appear here. To control what weapons appear here, you need to actually favourite them within the multiplayer loadout menu. So for example, say I wanted to use the NVO in REDSEC, I would navigate over to the weapon within the menus here, and then you can simply hit Y on your controller to favourite or unfavourite that weapon, and that will add it to your favourites section here, where you can save up to 8 weapons that you would like to use in Battle Royale. As is the case with most Battle Royales, you'll have different tiers of loot crates that you've got access to. In REDSEC, these range from the basic green crate that's shown here all the way up to an elite red and black crate, which gives you access to better weapons, streaks and more. But there's also an interesting orange crate that will give you different loot depending on the class of the person who opens it, which I wasn't aware of during this clip, but as you can see, I was playing as an engineer and it dropped out some anti-vehicle grenades, an SMG, an RPG and an SMG weapon upgrade kit. These weapon upgrade kits allow you to buff your ground loot weapons by giving you 2 different options. For example, here you can see that I can either upgrade the ammo capacity or I can increase the recoil control. Once you apply this, the weapon rarity will go up. On top of this, it will also change how the weapon looks, making it look more like a blueprint rather than a base weapon. The best thing about this is that you don't really feel like you're at a disadvantage now when using ground loot. If you've been unable to grab your own custom weapons, then you still feel as if you can challenge people who do. There's 2 different redeploy methods in Battlefield REDSEC, the first of which is the second chance mechanic, which gives you a free respawn up to a certain point in the match. Once you've used up this second chance, if your teammate dies, you'll need to make your way to a redeploy tower where you can wait for them to redeploy. Once you activate the redeploy tower, it will begin a timer and it will alert everyone in the surrounding area that you're trying to complete it. You need to be standing within a specific radius close to the tower or else no progress will be made against it, but if you make it to the end then your teammate will get redeployed. Another important thing to know is that just about every building on the map is destructible, so there can be no room for campers on this map, and if you see anyone trying to hide, a quick RPG shot will soon force them out. The next thing that I'll talk about is how the class systems differ between REDSEC and multiplayer. If you've seen any of my recent videos on the multiplayer class system, you'll know that you've got individual training paths within each class, and they give you different perks and abilities as you progress in the game. In REDSEC you only have 1 training path per class compared to the 2 that you have in multiplayer, and the perks are slightly different. I won't go into detail explaining each one, but you can have a look on the screen now. I'll flash up a side by side of multiplayer on the left and battle royale on the right for each class. Hopefully these quick and easy explanations of the in-game features within REDSEC have helped you out. If they did, please drop a like on the video, it will really help the channel out, and make sure that you subscribe for more Battlefield content just like this.